talk when I never did baby talk. You two are totally ruining me. I don't like baby talk, and I never did baby talk.
You heard appy slices too many times.
It's not appy slices. It's the way you two flirt.
What? We flirt?
Your
Us?
flirting
No.
is 100% baby talkie to the puppy dog and the kitten voices.
Hush.
Never! I don't want to. I don't want to shush. Cause
I think Trolli snapped on.
I have been deciding to work on hyping myself up each time I stream to have a bit more energy and a bit more excitement, and I think it's gonna work because I really liked the energy level I had last time. Plus, the energy helps when it's later at night. Dog!
Turning you down.
Sorry. I mean, turning me down is the correct option when I'm streaming. And
yours is already pretty low for me.
And I'm sorry I have to do like 3 or 4 different headsets. It's literally that I don't want to break the one headset I actually spent more than $50 on by transporting it back and forth from work. Alright, I voted for the Reapers. If you could grab that.
Yippee!
Just gotta break my legs real quick and then I can.
Yeah. Perfect. And if you can just check to see if that Reaper's chest on the map ahead of us is moving or not, we can either collect that chest. Well, yeah, we do need to collect those chests for achievements in anyway. We can collect that, or we can do a fort of some sort, because they're just really easy rep.
Is it the...
It's directly in front
someone,
of us.
like, emissarying for their guilds.
Are they carrying the Reaper's chest mark thing?
I don't see it, but...
Okay, because it's directly in front of our ship.
Hold on. No, because it's in that direction, but I don't see that specific thing on it.
Now you got me curious. Oh, yeah, that golden circle skull that is on top of their picture, that's their band that I'm seeing.
Oh, that was not popping up for me.
Odd, but okay. Oh, wait, north. We need to go north.
Hi, puppy.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Good morning, chat. Hello, chat. How you doing?
Hi, chat.
Fuck you mean good morning.
Yes. What do you mean good morning?
Did I say good morning or did she say good morning?
You said good
you
morning.
You said good morning.
Why did I say good morning?
I don't know. You're the one speaking.
I saw my dog and her cute aggression with a teeny tiny chew toy of softness that's meant for babies in her mouth, and my brain went, this is a good day. This is a good morning, because I always see my dog in the morning.
It's a good day.
It's a good day, it's a good night, it's a good hallelujah, hello fright. Yes, I tried to rhyme. Yes, I think it worked.
Get on the game. Close blueprints.
I'm joining the game with blueprints open, okay?
No.
You do know that'll make sense.
You're going to get distracted and you're gonna tab off of it.
Let me finish what the I'm like 90% of the way through this game.
You have a saving button,
you're
don't
gonna
you?
get distracted.
The save button is there for a reason, dear. And unless you're playing
but save and end day. So it'll reset my progress, basically. My non-meta progress, that is.
So this is something that you do every single day and you never save any of your progress?
No. That's just how this game works. Is that it resets most of the things every day. It's a puzzle game. And it's also a
really
roguelike, kinda. Why is it screwed up? That's the
because
entire
it's not
premise of the game.
saving any of your progress. It's resetting it, making you do
That's
it over
not-
and over.
No, it's not resetting anything. It's
Wonderland, can you
not-
get the front sail, please?
It's the premise is that it resets.
Yeah, the premise is that it resets, and it saves every time it resets, so it keeps track of how many times you've reset. And there are some things that save between resets.
That just sounds like a really screwy way to do a game, I'm not gonna lie.
I have not played this game. I've heard about it from her and from someone else. It's very good.
It is, yeah. You're basically expecting, like, the ship contents to save between days. That's the best analogy I have for that.
I think I kind of get it, but for how, because like you were saying you were going in circles today, just redoing it over and over and over and over, so I was like, didn't make much sense.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get to a thing that does save, or just to beat the game as a whole, because it's a puzzle game partially. Oh, hi!
That is the third time I fell down and went through that. I am going to keep an eye on the horizon, because I did see a player galleon sailing away. That they're probably going to the skeleton fort that's got the cloud up in the sky, but I'm going to be nervous, Nelly, just let you know. And if you find the key for the extra storage, shout out loud, please, so I can stop looking through stuff.
I'm not gonna shout, but
You know what I mean. Chat knows what we mean. We say shout out when we mean, hey, draw attention to it.
Found a chalice.
Ooh, put it in the front. It is good theme music, I'll give it that much.
Fine, I guess I won't pick up that gold.
Was it like just decorative gold, not actual stuff you can...
No! There was a pick up button. Did not let me hold it down long enough for it to pick up.
I grabbed
Kept
it.
resetting it.
Stuck in the glitches.
Mm-hmm.
Key.
Yay!
Yippee!
Key hath been discovered.
Yep.
No, open. Thank you. Thank you for service. I've been... sometimes in the mornings, I watch this woman who collects eggs from her chickens, and she always says, "Hello, I'm here to pick up egg rent from my henants," and then she spends like half the thing yelling at the different chickens, and it's just great.
Henets.
Yeah, henants, like my hen tenants. Rent is due. She goes, "Rent is tackadiddle due."
We got the joke.
Huh?
That's cute.
It is cute.
And she yells at them, "Alright, these count better be high or we're eating chicken thighs." And then she finds there's
That's evil!
Yeah, she yells at them, but the chickens don't seem to they don't give a crap. They know that she's not actually gonna hurt them.
It's a chicken.
Chickens are known to
they
be
don't
like
understand
crows, where
what
they
they're saying.
memorize faces and they memorize hostility and screaming and stuff like that, and they will hold a grudge and attack you. So the fact that she's able to be loud and harass them without them doing anything to her tells me that they love her and they know she's just screwing around. But that being said, there's like 3 different chickens that try to hoard the eggs and steal the eggs, and there's this one criminal chicken that is breaking at least 2 eggs every time she goes to collect the eggs. So a lot of times
Criminal chicken!
there's a literal criminal chicken that leaves a half-broken egg or egg yolk all over the remaining eggs, and she just hates that thing so much. I suspect she accidentally recorded the chicken criminal in process of doing it, because there was a chicken that I don't think it was Tina, because Tina's the one that she likes to say her hair is slay. Like she always gives Tina the beauty compliments, which is cute. And it's so adorable. Ow! What the?
You really need to drop the name of this channel after gushing about it for this long.
I will
Trolli,
try.
I need to understand. I was trying to get her to walk into that whole time.
You were
so
trying.
it would set off the flare.
So you wanted a ghost to
I
walk
got
into it, or me
knocked
to
off
walk
and
into it?
died.
I died
I was
too.
trying to get Finanza to walk into it.
I got blown off and died instantly. That's not.
You got.
We're all dead.
Yeah.
You got what and died?
We all got
Blown
dead.
off. What?
You know
Let's
what you
see.
said.
That's not a weird thing to say.
Are YouTube subscriptions by alphabetical order or the most recent?
Most recent.
If you sort by
I
all,
think.
then it's alphabetical.
Well, yeah.
It should be pretty easy to tell if it's alphabetical.
I don't know. I'm
Where'd
pretty
he go?
sure
He
I
didn't
thrown
die
the
from
thing.
that?
He probably spawned right after it was done. I'm trying to find it. I bet the chat would love to know who it is as well.
He was there. He was there before you set the bomb off.
Oh. Maybe he was at the wrong angle?
Just crawled into a cage. Where are you? There we go. Now he's dead.
Don't mind me.
I don't like the fact that it says you're holding something as you say, "Don't mind me."
It's a chest. I'm just.
Huh. It is now.
Trolli can attest.
What?
Please.
To do what?
I'm holding a treasure chest, right?
I don't know. I was told to
Look
look up the
at me.
YouTuber, and I can't remember.
Look at me right now.
Yeah, you're holding a chest. That's a square.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Besides, the
I
thing
don't
that blew
trust
up
her.
was
I
on...
was just trying to get her to step in a bear trap for the whole fort.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because you're not the one who stepped in it, I was!
And then I died, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying
Bad
to
things happen to mediocre people.
No, bad
I
things
was
happen
trying
to
to get
people
you
that
to-
don't pay attention.
I was trying to get you to sit off of...
Yeah,
she wasn't paying attention, she just
mediocre.
doesn't go up the middle of those stairs, she goes up the side of them.
Why would I go up the middle?
Can you lower the portcullis, please? So I can
So
come
many
join
chests
you.
here.
I'm grabbing shit.
Ow!
Yeah, it's funny the first few times. It's less funny when you're actually trying to do shit. Not you. Not any of you. I'm
Who
talking
are you?
about the hatch, lifting up treasure for no reason.
Because I was about
Oh,
to
that,
say,
yeah.
what context are we thinking of here?
Were you trying to get dropped by the hatch earlier?
Me? No. I don't like the hatches.
No,
I find they
Samantha.
discombobulate me.
Which one will make you,
I opened a hatch as
which
she
one
ran
will
over
you
and stood
respect
on it.
more?
The answer is neither.
Hey, that's not everything.
You can still put it on there.
Well, it looks like we did get almost... Oh, here we go.
It's right here.
We've got 2 more crates and a cannon.
Yeah, and then a cannon, and there's also a full-ass this, which you just didn't see because it was in the corner.
Okay,
Why
okay.
am I the constant one now? Why am I...
Finanza, you must be booped.
Huh?
Do I need to boop you?
Tiny...
You just hit the ship with that.
How did that hit the ship?
I don't know, but
Because
the
it went
ship
through
buckled.
walls.
I
Because it hit me, too.
Yeah, you need
I
to.
was really hoping that wouldn't hit anyone.
You need to make sure the
Then
ship
why-
is okay when you go through first, because the ship
I know,
buckled.
I will.
I'm going to the ship right now. The ship is fine, it just blasted it back a little.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
didn't think that hit anyone. I thought it would just fall in the water.
we're gonna want to go to Reapers and sell
Why
quickly.
did you light it on fire then?
Diaz.
Is I wanted to just drop an exploding chest, like, near you all. I didn't want to actually blow you up.
Here, Finanza. Are you gonna use the harpoon to pull the ship closer?
Yes.
So
The
There-
harpoons aren't that strong, hun. We are very far away from it right now.
can you let go? Because you're not reeling it in. You're just holding it.
Yeah? Because it's not letting me. Is it the wrong button still?
Probably. I would check your key bindings.
I don't know how to do that.
You go into
I don't know what it would
options.
be under. Yeah, I have options.
Key bindings is the literal
Yeah,
term of it.
settings,
Yeah, keyboard
settings,
and mouse.
keyboard and mouse. Yeah.
Where in that?
I don't know.
It
I
should
use
be, like-
controller.
Hold on. I'll get on the ship and then I'll look. I don't know how that counts as me being stuck. It's hold
Right
on, wait,
mouse
no.
button.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that.
Does one of you want to grab the cannon? Because it got stuck on top of the thing from how, Wonderland positioned it.
Where is it?
On top of the ropes.
Confused now. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. I didn't put this down.
Oh my gosh, this feels so good to have this.
You grab me?
Yeah, that was you trolling,
Crazy!
by the
Thank
way.
you.
That
Yeah.
was you trolling, by
I
the
did
way.
drop it onto the platform, but it got caught on the ropes because of, okay.
Oops.
Why did you blame it on Tiny then?
It's full.
I blamed it on
This one
Tiny
isn't.
because, she's the one that lowered it before we could put everything on it. So it fell.
Oh, no, you're
Oopsie-doopsie.
Sustained.
I thought we were done.
No, you're too used to the dive ones where it's like 7 pieces of stuff versus 30. Okay, we're gonna
Have
make
you-
a beeline for Reapers because I don't like the fact that the galleon has been parked at the one island that is within our viewing. And they're not even at the Skull Island.
Ah. Oh, love that.
No, we do not.
On, come sit by me.
Fine. This fishing.
I mean, you can fish here. That works too.
Are you gonna try to get her to set off another bear trap?
I'm not.
No.
I don't even have any more bear traps.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I set up broke because the skeleton stabbed it, and then the second one was
You mean a
that
phantom
There
one.
weren't
stabbed
even
it?
any skeletons there.
Yeah, phantom. Yes.
She meant the mob stabbed it, and she's so used to skeletons she said the wrong thing.
Yes. He stabbed a bear trap to break it.
Because everybody in the chat knows we can word just fine. We all speak perfect good English.
Yeah, I'm just a little stupid. That's my problem.
Alright, don't touch the quest that I'm putting on the map table. It's just there in case we get
That's
ambushed.
the panic option.
That's the panic button, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't need to explain it. I understood.
We has panic button options in this game now.
What are you calling
Ruby Splashtail.
Oh.
Have you finished the achievement for the rubies yet?
I don't know. It
That's the
grabbed
only
before
one
I
I
could pull it
finished.
back.
Rubies.
I'm pretty sure that's the only one I finished. Is rubies, yeah.
I'm gonna fall off one of these days. And it's going to suck, and I have all the rage. Are you telling me to shush because I'm a bad singer?
Partially.
I'm singing bad on purpose. Da-da-da-da.
It's not letting me pick up the splash tail.
Is
Never
your
mind, I
inventory-
got it.
Okay, it was just taking a delay.
No, I emptied my inventory specifically for picking up the splash tail, because otherwise it wouldn't have.
I'm
'Cause
sorry,
it was
hon,
full.
how did you get the title Assailant of the Abyss?
I don't know. You're gonna have to Google that one.
That's from getting Hunter's Call Emissary status high.
Trolli, you put it up, it has a serpent in it.
I didn't look at what was in it.
It has a serpent.
Yee. Warn me before you use it then.
Yeah, I know, it's loaded, I was planning on waiting.
Okay, let it rip.
Waiting? That doesn't sound like you.
Oh,
She
hush.
knows this is one of my few pleasures in life, and she very much giggles it to me.
Trolli
love-
likes the serpent. The
It has
serpent and cobra fireworks, so
it has a good
I
view.
saved them.
it has a good pitch, and it doesn't get on my nerves. It makes me happy in many
Unlike
ways.
these.
Yeah.
But I've been given a bunch of fireworks,
I'm not
so...
making that joke again. I'm never saying those words again.
Good girl, you're learning. I don't know what you're learning from, but you are learning.
Huh?
I don't know!
I just made a very stereotypical joke. I said to be or not. I just said to be. I didn't even finish the quote.
To be
Because
or
I'm holding
not
a
to
skull.
be, that is the question.
You're holding a skull, and that's... okay, you...
Oh,
The
alas, poor
Shakespeare.
York.
It's the quote from
I knew
Hamlet
him
when he's
well.
holding a
Yes,
skull.
I know...
I only know those two quotes because of the movie from the
I-
90s called Quest for Camelot.
I remember,
There's a
the
brig shooting
Castlevania
at us,
enemy
by the
called
way.
Yorick, and it's a skeleton holding his
Ah,
head, because
crap.
alas for Yorick.
Heh.
Crap. So that is in fact a brig shooting at us.
They're dog shit, though.
Not anymore, they just managed to land a hit.
They still have skeleton ship aim, so...
I suppose that's true.
I'm
Tell me
not,
if
like,
I need to do this thing.
super threatened by them.
Like, I'm not feeling very threatened either. I mean, we were just traveling past them and they decided to pick a fight.
Yeah, they're following us now.
Yeah.
I mean, they could try. That was
Wish I
so
liked
far
them on
off,
Fire.
granted.
They don't even
that
seem
One
wasn't-
vote
to...
for yay.
That question was not for you.
They're... What?
I
They're not even
think...
driving straight, of all things.
I mean,
Yeah, because they're trying to get angle on us.
Did they think that we were gonna try to invade their Fort of the Damned or something?
we are Reapers, to be fair.
We are... That is true. But we're respectful Reapers. We fuck off when we know that we need to
Yeah,
fuck
like-
off.
We just want it for the fancy toys.
We do just... I do just want it for the head.
The head? You want the head? Oh,
You-
wow.
You just
Jeebers.
you just want it for the head.
Kill me.
But it-
Kill me. Kill me. Figurehead. Figurehead.
You want Reaper's figurehead. I understand that.
It's pretty. Okay?
It is pretty.
Also, Tiny, to answer your question, you get it from getting the tier 2 on emissary value for hunters. So, you know, if you want it, you know, you could always, you know, you could always. I'm trying really
Did I-
hard, hun.
Did they just... Is there a red glow in the sky now? I swear I just heard the Fort of Fortune sound.
Tier 2 emissary for Reapers.
Like, they're actively trying to cut us off, I think, but they're not doing a very good job of it.
Yeah, where are we going again?
Reaper's Island, or trying to.
I know, just how close is it?
I can't quite tell, because I can't actually see it right now. I think we're a little south of it.
Confused as to how this works, because I have Hunter's ones.
Okay, it looks like they got tired of the chase and decided to go elsewhere. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, we could have smoked them, and I didn't want to, but...
Okay, it's directly north of us. Hi, chat. We're Tweedledum and Tweedledummers ×2 here tonight. How are you today?
Tweedledum, Tweedledummer, and Tweedledummest.
That's why I said Tweedledummers. Because you earlier said you have one... You two both unanimously said you had one extra brain cell between the two of you to make 5.
Huh?
I said that it was a joke
I know!
about our 5th brain cell.
And I'm using it against you. Can someone switch the front sail, please?
Yeah, my nose is bleeding, sorry.
Well, don't pick it.
Well,
No, don't roll it up. Turn it.
Oh.
Yeah, because I can't tell what that
Oh.
rig's doing, because they're like... They stopped at another island or something?
Turns out I do have it. I was trying to find it. Assailant of the Deep and Assailant of the Dreaded... Or Assailant of the Abyss and Assailant of the Dreaded Deep.
The Flynn Finch, pledged to the Kirkland crew. Well, they rolled up their sails, so it looks like they might try to ambush us, or they're just trying to ambush people that go past. I don't know what they're doing.
Doing a terrible job at that, though.
Yeah, they are. Since we have everything put up into the nose already, I'm just gonna have you two unload stuff while I watch very closely to see if they're gonna try to pull anything. Are you okay with that? Of course
Yeah.
you're okay with that.
That's what we were gonna do anyway.
Yeah, so if I start turning the ship around and you haven't finished unloading, it's because they've started moving. Yeah. 'Cause I'd rather not
Do
be
you
someone's
have the
chopper.
other one?
Have
No,
what?
because I've only played this for a month. You need to have played for 2 months to be able to get the second one.
What's the other one?
You are being a sly little bitch, aren't you?
How many are you gonna try to hide? Seriously, how many are you gonna try to hide? Can
What?
you roll,
Oh, no, that's not what it's about.
Can you roll up the front
I
side,
asked
please?
how she got her title, and it turns out I not only have that title, but have 2 versions of it.
You have the one after it.
Roll up the front
Yeah,
sail, please.
Yeah, I asked how she got the Assailant of the Abyss title. Turns out I not only have that, but also the Assailant of the Dreaded Deep, which is the better, the better version. The cooler Daniel, if you will.
Cooler Daniel.
I will put you in an ice box.
You better
The last
know
time I
what
heard
that
someone
is.
say Cooler Daniel, they were talking about
I
Jack
know what an
Daniels.
ice box is.
Not you.
The last time I heard
Oh,
someone
you're
talking like
talking
that,
to Trolli about the cooler
I
Daniel?
literally just answered you. Last time I heard about it, it was the cooler of Jack Daniels.
No. It's
How
two
have you...
kids.
I didn't have friends growing up. All of the
It's
people that I knew
from
as a
more
kid
recent.
were senior citizens. And I do not follow social media or trends, which is probably not the smartest thing, but whatever.
Oh, look, I got
Yeah, you're a
seen that
streamer and you don't follow social media trends.
A lot of them are just depressing and sad, and why would you do that stupid stuff? The same way that eating Tide Pods was a rave at one point.
That is...
Yeah, but that's because you watch that content. there's also positive things that come up
No!
if you watch the positive
The
things.
stuff that I like that has positive content is like the woman who yells at her chickens. It's not a trend. It's just funny. Or the guy that's a blacksmith that has really terrifying stories to tell that you really don't.
Oh,
wanna
that
know.
guy! I like that
Yes! Yes! Whereas things are definitely not rated PG or PG-13.
guy. He's suggestive enough.
That man.
I feel like if you said a kid the things that he says, they wouldn't know what that means.
Doesn't matter. The adults would know, and there'd be hell to pay.
Okay, and if the kids don't know, what's the point?
I
What's
refuse
the
to
issue?
pay the toll. Okay, so that brig is probably hiding out there waiting for us. We can keep going north afterwards.
Do you want us to vote on the thing?
Not yet.
I'm gonna go look at what it is in the first place.
Oh, it looks like a sloop and a... Oh, that's a skeleton sloop. Okay. Yeah, that's the second galleon I've seen on the server now. The dive might be a good idea after all.
Okay.
Alright.
Bam badam 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 badam.
Okay, let's...
No comment. I got nothing.
Did you know in the DreamWorks movie Anastasia, they actually had women doing the proper can-can in the fish tights and everything? And they managed to get it in because they weren't Disney.
Why do you know this stuff, but don't know, like...
Because I like the facts that are there, that are artistry, and the stuff you can sneak in, because that was fun humor. Then you just got everyone's everyday stuff where, oh my god, I'm gonna scream and yell! That is funny! And nobody knows what I'm saying, so it's gonna become a meme, and they're gonna create a meaning for it. And to me, that's like, there's no context. It doesn't make sense. And I don't like it when it doesn't make sense! Why are you smacking me with knives?
And things not having context is
Funny.
my entire thing.
Things
That is
not having
true.
context hurts my brain. I could never understand that humor. Like, I had to teach myself humor. It was not something I was graced with understanding as a kid. From the level
Not
of
having
isolation.
context is my entire thing. So,
I don't know, chat. What do you think? Is my level of humor wrong? Do I need to branch into new horrible levels of humor? I don't know.
if you start saying brain rot words, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to murder you.
Say brain rot words?
If you start doing that, I'm going to murder you.
I don't
Not
know what
in the
that
game,
is.
I am going to murder you.
I don't know what you mean
Good.
by that.
Good. Keep it that way.
Are you talking about the, like, the bruh kind of stuff that everyone does these days?
No. No.
Because that one drives me up the wall. It's like, I'm not your freaking bruh. I'm dude.
I mean, yeah, that, but that's not what I'm referring to. That's a lot less annoying.
Yeah. Like, it made sense when bruh was being used by teenage boys or young men in their early 20s, but then everyone started using it, and I was just like, there is zero reason for this to be a thing. Oh, I think people were just trying to find a different version of the word. That's cool. Alright. If you don't want to crash, yes. Good little gremlins. Good. And
I'm gonna drive us into a rock.
I'm more of an imp. Excuse me, I prefer the term imp.
Bam, you're gonna be a gremlin.
No, call her a cretin.
What the fuck, asshole?
Gremlins are cute until you get them wet. Once you're wet, you're a pain.
That's not...
Quoted.
Okay, that's not that's not gremlins, those are mogwais, and they're not a pain when they get wet, it's when you feed them after midnight. Trolli, please, if you're gonna make a reference, at least...
Yeah, it's isn't it when gremlins get wet, they make more gremlins? Isn't that the way it works?
I don't
Yes,
remember
and
exactly
same
what
thing
it
with
was.
mogwais.
My mother was
Mogwais and gremlins, when they get wet, they multiply.
like my
and-
mother was obsessed with Gremlins and the Goonies movies, so she was always like, "Oh, you're a nasty little gremlin every time you get wet," and I was just like, "I don't get it." The only reference I've ever heard is the one with the feeding.
Yeah.
So, skeleton behind
Yeah,
you.
As a lot of people
Yeah,
have pointed
I know.
out, the rules to those creatures are awful.
They
They
are
do not-
awful.
They do not work. Because, like, in the first movie, they're, like, spitting on each other and walking through snow, and none of that counts as getting wet.
And then in the second movie, it totally does.
No, the second movie is made specifically, because the creator said, I don't want to do a second movie. And the entire plot of the second movie is why there shouldn't be a second movie.
And it ends up being the better movie, because it's really just a comedy instead of an actual horror movie.
Gremlins
Yeah,
was supposed
they,
to be a
they-
horror movie?
The original one was.
He has said it's
It
not
wasn't
a
a-
horror movie.
It wasn't a great horror movie, but
I mean, I always thought it was
It
supposed
wasn't
to
really
be
a horror.
It was supposed
horror
to
It
be
wasn't
comedy.
really a horror movie.
Like I
It
always,
wasn't really a horror movie. It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
I was always told it was a
I guess
comedy
that's not-
movie, but it
There's
traumatized
a
people when it shouldn't
shit.
I
have.
feel like
Resistance.
there were. What the fuck?
I
It's
thought
not out yet.
I thought you had it. I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Is that
gosh!
No,
Stop!
I think it's a Skelly Galleon, I think. But I don't see lights.
Now you can grab
Maybe
it.
it's not, I can't tell.
That is a regular sloop over there.
No, that way.
Which way?
The way I just shot.
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
It's
Skelly
like-
Galley.
I've heard people who have, like, they, like, look at horror movies as their job, so that Zombieland's a horror movie. That's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Now, that's
That is
comedy
not a
horror.
horror movie.
It's a subgenre. It's comedy horror.
That's not a horror movie at all.
Anything with vampires or zombies is going to be called a horror style.
That's
Except for Twilight.
bullshit. What we do in the shadows isn't horror. That's
Yeah,
rephrase
Zombieland
it,
is not
just
a horror
zombies.
movie. That's
It's a fucking
that's part of the
rom-com.
joke. That's part of the joke is that it has a horror monster in it.
I don't know. Apparently I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, it's I call like Cabin in the Woods is horror comedy, not
Gremlins is horror comedy. The first one.
yeah, not like
And that's
Gremlins
what
2
I
is
mean.
is such a stupid movie and I love it.
It
which
is.
one
They changed it from being a horror comedy to a full-on comedy.
was the brown gremlin with the white chest patch? in
That's a
both of them?
mogwai.
That's
That's a mogwai.
Oh.
Beta Gremlin.
Mogwais are the cute, cuddly ones. Gremlins are what happen if they eat food after midnight. Probably relative to the area. I don't know how it works. It doesn't make sense.
Okay,
It doesn't. It does not work at all.
I know it doesn't.
so that's what you meant by mogwais. Okay, I did not.
Yeah, Mogwai
Like, my
is
mom-
what Gizmo is.
My mom talked about
Yeah.
it all the freaking time, but she never actually watched it, and then she made me suffer watching The Goonies so many freaking times, I wanted to slap that woman. It was like, it was either watching serious movies that make you extremely depressed, or The Goonies. There was no in-between with her. And I was just
I
like,
mean, like,
please let me live!
the thing is, The Goonies is a good movie, it's just not that good.
Yeah, it was good for its era to try and be like, what can kids do in a setting to make things interesting?
Well, still, it was a good movie, and it was interesting back then.
Yes, I
Maybe?
see Flameheart's ship.
Is it Captain?
I don't know, I haven't been able to look at the map. I wouldn't want to take on the ship, I would want to sink it, if anything. It is not captained, so if we happen to pass it, we can shoot it down and take its treasure for us.
I want to take... I haven't been able to take... I've never taken it before.
I haven't either. It sounds awful, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Honestly, it's actually pretty cool.
We're also pretty guaranteed to lose the emissary if we take it, right?
No.
Not if we're Reapers.
Yeah, no.
The Reapers
I mean,
emissary
it
transfers
Basically
over.
makes you take on a, like, better version of Reaper's emissary.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get sunk
Yes.
if we
I know about that one.
No, I mean, once we have that, we are a target.
Oh, we're a target anyway, so...
Yeah,
Honestly,
we're
if we-
already Reapers.
If we... So what I'm thinking is, if we capture Flameheart's ship, we can
If
sail
we're
it
Flameheart-
directly to Reaper's hideout, sell all the treasure, hand it in, just get that achievement done with, and we still get a lot of reputation, and our ship will pop back up somewhere.
But, okay.
If you want to do it. Because if we do the ship, we're just going to sell everything we can off of it, whether we conquer it or not.
Yeah.
That way you guys get the achievement of captaining it. So the way it works is when it gets low and it drops that orange circle of the dive thing, we race in there to the captain's cabin and vote on the table that you can see from the doorway to take over Flameheart's ship. That will get the skeletons to stop attacking us.
Yep.
Okay, just double checking. I know you don't like this much, Wonderland, but we're just gonna do this to give you the achievement for it.
We don't have to do PvP, by the way.
Yeah, no.
If we
It's-
take over the ship, we have to do PvP. We are doing PvP if we take it over. Because people are going to attack us.
It just depends on how fast we turn around and get to Reaper's hideaway.
Yeah, because if you go to Reapers, the ship is durable enough for you to be able to cash it in while you're at Reapers, while you're getting shot at by multiple ships,
Because of all the skeletons helping out.
and also just because of how durable it is, because it's a big-ass ship.
And I love sailing that thing. Its steering is butter.
I didn't bring this up earlier because I had to confirm with myself.
Okay.
In Gremlins 2, there is a gremlin character that was brought up when talking about trans horror characters.
Seriously?
Yes.
The more you know.
The
The more you know.
that's kind of the other thing that happens in them is some of the gremlins like drink like chemicals or potions or whatever the fuck they call them. And it's like one of them gets smart, one of them is turned into electricity, one of them becomes a woman.
So they're essentially the other 564 experiments from Stitch.
There's like 7 of them. One of them's a giant spider.
Odd, but okay.
But yeah, one of them becomes a woman. That got brought up when talking about trans horror characters. Chucky's gender fluid kid didn't. And that one's canon. So
Weird.
Yeah.
hearing Chucky go gender fluid has been stuck in our head.
Gender fluid.
Does he have like a Bronx accent or something?
He's from New Jersey.
Oh, yep. He's got a Bronx accent.
Gender fluid. But he also does. But it's just the way he says it. It's so funny.
That's the only reason I like playing as Chucky and Tiff in Dead by Daylight. I don't like actually playing as them. I like hearing Brad Dourif go, son of a bitch!
You don't like playing them, so you
Don't
spend
put
$50
the
to
knives!
play at them?
Child, do not put the knives in the map. I need to see where I'm going.
Oh, my bad.
And
Sorry.
just because I can. No, you're fine. I just wanted to be obnoxious for a minute.
Chaotic evil versus chaotic good.
Am
What do
I
you
chaotic good? Or who's chaotic good?
I'm the chaotic good one. Does
Bull!
something bad, apologizes because they didn't realize.
Bull!
After I get punished, she goes and does this. Ow.
I just wanted it out of my face. Sorry. And it looks like the burning blade is coming to greet us. Loads of
Hello.
cannons. Loads of cannons. I don't know which side we'll end up being on.
Well, we should have both sides loaded up regardless, so...
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. You're terrifying.
I like being
It's
on that
firing
ship.
at something.
Which direction?
Uh,
The side we
not
can't
towards
see?
us. Yeah, it's firing that way.
There might be another person already here, if we're unlucky enough.
I,
Can you go in the mast and double check?
yeah, I'm still caught up on her calling me chaotic evil.
Nah, if anyone's the chaotic evil in the group, it's me.
Yeah, there is a ship. It's a sloop.
Yep, there's a ship over there.
And holy shit, it's gonna flyer us.
Alright, roll up the front sail if you can, right now. Because we're gonna crash if you don't. We're going to crash if you don't roll up the sail.
I jumped off the mast to roll up the sail. Don't yell at me about
I'm
rolling
not
it up.
yelling at you, I'm yelling at the one that set off a shot. Because I do not want to get caught in that fire maw.
We're going to
HMS
now.
Hood. Oh, that's what the sloop is called. The HMS Hood.
Captained by Arch Carson, Flesh and John Brown and Company. What the heck kind of name is that?
That is not a ship. That's a business.
Company. Yeah, well, it's owned by a business, because that's who the captain is. Or who's
Let's see
pledged
if
to?
this... Can you see if they're
Sponsored
emissary or
ass
not?
ship.
Captain... yeah, John Brown and Co.
Sponsorship.
It's a sponsorship.
Yeah, literal. Sponsorship.
Okay, we're gonna probably just have to do a drive-by and give up because it looks like this other player really wants to have the shot. Ow! I got killed by a cannonball. Can one of you revive me before we end up in a worse situation
will.
with the player? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna piss off after we're out of angle.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
You better fucking not.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm alive! Fine, you can have it to yourself, you jerk. Don't repair the back yet, he's just using it for angle practice. If he's smart... Oh, it's
Coming
an
towards
Athena! It's a frickin' Athena person, so they're probably trying to get the achievement of sink it while representing Athena. Okay, you can repair now. They were basically saying, this is my turf, go away.
They're still coming at us.
That's not good. Wait, did we sink the burn... Nope, they were probably sinking the burning blade for us, so...
Mission to go try to set fire to their ship.
Oh, there we go.
Did they turn away?
Are they?
Nope, we got the burning blade down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying... Okay,
not-
Hey, they're turning.
they probably did a lot of damage to it and they didn't want us to steal it, so we're... If they don't pursue us, we're gonna leave it be.
Yep. Alright.
Yep. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Trolli, when we see another burning blade wants someone who isn't PvP averse,
Yes,
is no
we'll do
longer
it.
on our team. Yeah!
I
What?
don't like doing PvP because I'm shit at it.
We're bad at it.
Yeah, and I'm respecting your wishes by not doing it while you're here. And asking to do it when you're not here because you don't want to do it.
Asking to do it when I'm not here while you're right next to me and trying to not specify that it's me.
You actively told me that you fought against me when we both I wanted to do it. It looked fun.
That's another player out there, isn't it? Yeah, we ended up in Sloop Central. For no apparent reason. Okay.
I mean, we've got the advantage on them. So we can probably scare them off. That's what I'm thinking.
It's...
And let me be
Athena.
hopeful.
They're
Damn.
representing Athena, which, if you're
Wait.
representing
Oh.
Athena, you better be prepared for a fight to the very bitter end.
Look, Han, if you want to do PvP here, I'm not the one that cares about getting the Reaper Emissary up. So,
And I'm not gonna screw
That's your
around
problem.
with a sloop person flying Athena's emissary, because those people
Yeah.
know how to solo sloop and murder fight you very quickly.
I know. What I'm saying is, if we see another person and she wants to fight them, I'll go along with it.
Okay.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not the one trying to get the Reaper's thing up. I don't care about anything we're getting out of this. So if you want to do it, then sure.
Did that sloop decide to take over the ship?
Yeah.
Or why
They
hasn't
weren't-
it sunk yet? This is a little annoying, because you're basically going to go right back to where we were previously. I'll just drive us up to the next fortress.
Not Reapers?
We want more than 2 treasure chests, don't we?
Oh,
That is
Fortress. Yeah, no. No. No.
What are you whining and saying no about?
What if we run into Sparky?
We're not doing Sparky.
She wants to hit her with the trident.
And literally nothing else. And then we could fucking book it.
Sparky, which one did you say was a woman? I don't remember.
Sparky.
Okay.
Because she's got purple and pinks on her, probably, with corals and
That's
whatnot.
not why.
Coral.
Yeah, it's because I started calling her Coral and...
Everyone's like, no.
It's... Why no?
Now that she's
Chat.
universally known. Chat, she's universally known as the electric sparking Megalodon
Yeah.
and the burning Megalodon. That was literally how they branded and sold them.
Oh
So,
no, she's the ancient coral meg,
Yeah, that is what...
and then the ancient feared red maw. I don't remember what her title is. I know the Bernie's because I've seen it so many times.
hers is called...
I
think
know she's always called the coral meg.
It's the Barnacle Dread.
Yeah, she's always called something that has to do with the coral and not the electricity.
Yeah. Which is why I tried to get her to be called Coral. But I accept... what's
To accept
happening now.
Sparky.
I accept Sparky as long as Sparky is a girl.
Sure. Fucking sure.
What?
Nothing.
I guess she is called the Barnacled.
Barnacle Dread.
I just like the fact that we all decided to call her Sparky based on her powers of electrification.
I fought against this!
'Cause
But I
I-
wasn't playing the game when you decided it, so I didn't get a say.
Yep. You still wouldn't have won because that still would have been one of you and then like 6 of us that were all like Sparky and Birdie, Sparky and Birdie.
I came up with Sparky. I do still like Coral. I think that's cute, but I think them both sounding like dog names is good.
Coral's still a dog name.
You like to turn everything into dog names. Don't.
No, I think it's funny to name these after dogs because they're giant sharks. Because they're boat-sized sharks. I think it's funny to call animals that are not dogs dogs.
Hey girl.
I was looking at, like,
okay,
what-
stop throwing knives into the map because I just had a heart attack thinking that these knives were ships on the map around us. Jeebers.
Look at my white ass back. Jeez. I'm so white. God damn.
We're all pasty. That's what happens.
No.
No, like
In
literally.
Sea of Thieves,
I'm.
Tiny's a person of color.
I'm not.
No, you're not. It
No.
just
No,
looks
I'm
like
not.
it.
It's
I'm not. I have the siren curse on,
the siren curse and the
and then
fox
most of my
smoke
body's
tattoo.
covered.
No, yeah, she has normal, like, she has, like, olive Mediterranean white skin for her character, and apparently it was just the default she chose. I just chose this one, the light skin that I did, because I could tell from the lighting that if I had a dark skinned character, it would not look, I would not be able to see it very well.
I can do not see it.
See what?
Just take off the curse temporarily.
Yeah, you've been wearing the curse the entire time she's played the game with us.
Holy shit! You got like so much whiter.
We did try to tell you it was the tattoo and the curse.
Oh wow, I got whiter when my skin isn't purple. Thanks for clarifying.
It doesn't look purple. It looks like just normal.
That's the plan.
And then part of it's purple.
Just go kill some things. Go on, go
can
kill
kill
some
myself.
things. I'll take care of the ship.
No. Don't kill yourself.
Too late.
I said kill something. Technically, she counts as something.
Technically, I did kill something. I did do what you requested of.
No!
I did exactly what I was asked to do.
Follow
So
instructions. Isn't that grand?
see, I'm smart.
I'm gonna have an
The game's the
aneurysm.
system. Come get me now.
Yeah.
I am something. So
That might be concerning. Okay, good. They're turning toward Reapers and leaving us alone, I hope.
what's up, bitch?
I don't
You got shit aim.
I didn't do it. I used to.
Yeah, Jesse's like Muttley from Wacky Racers. He just says the word bitch. Came from a conversation of what if Walter White was just really cartoony?
Oh, remind me who Walter White is. I recognize
Breaking
Breaking
Bad.
Bad.
Breaking
Thank
Bad guy.
He's the teacher
He's-
turned
yeah.
meth.
Yeah, he turns into meth.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, you know.
I watched that entire
Walter White,
show.
he becomes Walter Gray when he transforms later in the series.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I hated that show with a passion, but it was my friend's favorite thing to watch. So I forced myself to watch it for her sake.
I just
think
I
I
have
know
not watched
why
it.
you
I
don't
know
like
my mom's
it.
watched it. I know it from
It was very
mostly
dark
from this
and heavy.
like collective
Yeah,
joke
and
people were doing
with
of
your,
our like these four random
Tiny
people were
could-
doing of our collective dad is Walter White, and he hates fiction.
Dad, you're not my dad. This is, God damn it, this is the second time today. Get yourself together.
We all know you all have certain proclivities.
Tiny,
And that she likes.
you were
women.
having a completely separate discussion with yourself. That's probably why I called you Dad, because that's what my dad does.
Yep, I'm over here dissociating.
Yeah, well, we were trying to
What?
have a conversation, and then you were talking over both of us.
You're welcome.
I get why you wouldn't like Breaking Bad, because it is a good show, but the dark themes tying to what you were allowed to view as a child, I feel like that would be a bad mix for you specifically.
Breaking Bad came out when I was a teenager and I was being schooled online, so my mother had no idea the stuff I was watching at that point.
I found the key in a box outside.
Good, use it. That being
How do I
said,
always find it?
because you're the one that goes through things the fastest. I go through
no,
things
no.
carefully.
Oh, fuck you too.
I like things that are lighthearted, and even as a teenager, I didn't really like watching things that were based in real modern day stuff, other than like NCIS, Bones, and House and Numbers.
Funny Chicken Woman.
Well, I think I only watched those as a kid because it helped me keep track of the days of the week, and the only quality time my mom would give me would be when we watched those semi-adult shows together. Like, she wouldn't let me watch cartoons, but I could watch people being murdered in NCIS, and suicide bombers killing people, and Criminal Minds torturing people, because she was with me. She had weird priorities.
You don't say.
Anyway, away from the trauma dumping. What is that? What is that? Is that worth grabbing? That is indeed worth grabbing. And I so yeah.
What? Is what worth grabbing?
Something floating in the water. Nope! Oh, I fell. I fell like a dum-dum. And got stuck on the water.
Oh.
Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Our fun little friend from last time's here. The one that is the chat. The chat! The voice of the chat! Hello, darling!
Are you the one that asked if I was high?
Yes! It is the same.
And
No,
then
wait.
proceeded to ask how old we were. Or is that a different person?
I'm not sure actually, because it has the love in part of their name, but they're on Twitch instead of YouTube, so I don't know if this particular person in the chat is the one that we're thinking of from Monday or not. Either way, hello! That hurt my throat. A little bit. That actually hurt my throat a little bit.
This ghost just took 3 knives to the face.
Yes, they said yes, that is me. They said that is me. Okay, we have a sloop with an emissary coming closer to us.
I've got a gunpowder barrel. Let me at him.
Alright, bring it down lower, just not all the way. Okay, I think they got distracted by, oh,
Okay.
shiny thing at Reapers.
It's in the entrance.
Oh dear. I'm going to check the map real quick. Because it looks like the sloop went, oh, Flameheart's thing is coming towards me.
No, thank you.
Okay, Flameheart is actually going and running away to go do their different, Zodiac shrines.
The rituals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Which is
Do you
what I
have to
want.
be? Do you have to be in Flameheart's ship, or do you just have to be a Reaper?
You have to be in Flameheart's ship.
When you
to finish
take over Flameheart's ship, you automatically end up flying the Reaper flag.
Well,
Because you are...
I'm saying, in order to complete the rituals.
Oh, for completing the rituals, yes. You have to have Flameheart's ship.
yeah, and that's why I wanted to be Flameheart. I didn't want to do combat. I wanted to do that.
I've gotten up to 8, as Wonderland has heard more than enough times, then I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was in a stream where you all got it. I was in the chat watching you all.
And then we all got murdered. Don't lie, you were secretly going, thank goodness they didn't get the achievement without me.
No, I don't think I was. I think I left at some point, but I was there being pissy when I realized you were in Flameheart's ship.
Yeah, like, you left because you were tired and everything, and then you started watching the stream because you were tired or something, but couldn't fall asleep. And then you were like, of course you get Flameheart's ship as soon as I leave!
No, I wasn't there at all. You were with Rex and Marv.
Oh, I thought you were partly there as well.
No, I wasn't there. It was. I remember being pissy because like the first stream in I was in 8 in a row. The first stream I'm not in, you will get the damn ship.
It just happened to be at the right time at the right place.
Yeah.
I don't trust y'all to get all the treasure anymore. I'm just leaving it all at the door.
Y'all, I've never had an issue missing treasure. Don't lump me in
You
that blame.
No, you did. You missed a piece of treasure last time.
Because I had been on the ship. I had not had done any unloading until right when you were yelling at them at Wonderland that they missed something.
Yeah, and then you
If you
proceeded
mean
to miss another thing.
No, I said, oh,
If
there's
you
more
mean
stuff.
No,
in there.
you did. You did. You did miss something.
I said there's more stuff in there for you to grab because you were going past me and I put trust that you would grab it. There's a difference, dear.
We still didn't see it.
We're not fighting. You're just in a mood to pick it. You're just in a mood that you want to go and guns blazing and boxing rings, aren't you, dear?
Star.
Yeah.
Sorry. You pronounced that deer. You pronounced that deer like the animal.
It's a thing that
Pronounce it like
slips
how the
out.
animal would pronounce it.
It
That's
slips out.
true. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm the least southern of all of y'all, and I still say y'all.
And I'm not southern. I'm
How am I?
Western cowboy.
How am I Southern?
I'm the least southern. I never said any of us were southern.
She's from as north as you can go.
No.
I know. I get
There's
people
still
say
Canada.
Maryland is in the South, and I get
Wait,
pissed.
how did this go?
Maryland is
backwards?
more southern than me.
It's not Maryland. Shut the hell up.
Let me say
much.
what I...
So much is wrong with this.
Maryland is the most we used to be British you can get in the United States. There is no
Yeah, I
South
know.
about it. If anything, they'll
People-
have British
no.
accents.
No, if you ask people from the North, they say it's in the South. If you ask from the South, they say it's in the North. I'm just here. I'm just fucking here, I guess.
It's literally like close to the border of Canada, though, isn't it? It's like barely one or two
We're-
tiny states away from Canada. That is
No,
north.
we're like halfway through. We're like very very closely to halfway up the U.S.
Okay, so you've got North and South Connecticut, and then the New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, D.C., all of that crap.
DC's so DC is not a state. Don't you dare. And
I'm
that's
not
also
calling
below.
it a state. I'm literally visualizing a map of chunks of territory.
Yeah, Maryland is like halfway down.
I've always thought Maryland was that little itty bitty tip that butts up against the coastline of Canada.
Nope.
Glenn, you're coastal.
what's-
I don't think you get to call yourself northern. I wouldn't call New York northern.
They are northerners.
You're wrong.
I don't care. Not in Minnesota.
What are
not
you?
in,
Why
like,
are you saying that if you're coastal you can't be northern? How does
Because
that?
it feels different. It's
It's
different.
not. It's
I
not.
think she's too used to northerners
Hun.
meaning the cold states that produce cheese and whatnot.
If you look at where the Midwest is on a map,
Okay, New York. It's still north.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
now I'm gonna have to
northern. It
Google
wouldn't
this.
say it's a northern state, though. I'd say it's a state that is north.
Can you fix
It's
the
not-
pet sale, please?
Define fix. Take it down.
Yes.
Trolli,
Yes, what?
how do you think it is?
Aw, thank you, dear. Yeah, that was perfect! The wind is in your sails sound happened at the exact same time. Oh! So I've been mixing up Maryland and Maine when, Maryland
That's very fair.
is in between Virginia and New York. Okay, now I know where you are. You are in the, you're in the northern half of the
I
East
know where
Coast.
you are.
Fight me! Like, for some reason, my brain completely blocked out the fact that there is a tiny sliver of land between Virginia,
We're,
New Jersey, and New York. It did
well,
not
we're
comprehend
in
that.
between. We're in between Virginia and Pennsylvania.
I don't know where any of those things are.
Pull up maps.
Yeah.
Because New Jersey
Yeah, it's
is on the coast
I know where
side of it.
Wisconsin
Pennsylvania
is.
is on the inner side of it, apparently, if I'm looking at the
No.
map correctly.
I could point out Texas.
Pennsylvania is in between Maryland and New York.
I know
We are
Florida
in the
and
northern half,
California.
but we're close to like very close to halfway through, and I don't know why, but people
The
can't
sunset is
fucking
very
decide.
picturesque under the water.
When did you fall off
Yeah.
the ship?
I didn't fall off the ship. Look at the ladder.
All
Oh,
I
look at
saw
the
was your
ladder?
name below the ship's surface, and it was not on the inside, so...
I intentionally... Don't you dare knock me off. Fuck you! I was trying to get a photo!
I didn't even do that. That wasn't my fault.
I was
Well-
trying to push... Dude, I was trying to push Wonderland off, too, and it failed! The cannon caught
Yeah,
her!
I know you were trying to push me off too. You didn't need to tell me. It was pretty obvious.
Sorry, Bonanza, you are now... You became the victim because I saw an opportunity to try and knock Wonderland off the ship.
I was
gonna
gonna
let me
knock
have
off
my
the harpoon.
peaceful moments. None of y'all let me have my peaceful moments.
Yeah, no, none of that introspective shit. Get to work.
In this game, if you give us an opportunity to troll you, like a Trolli, we're going to do it.
Ah, okay.
Bye.
Why didn't you just hang off the lip of the ship?
Because I wanted to go underwater. While still being on the ship. See, because you knocked me off, it got me off my specific angle that I spent like 5 minutes. I shouldn't have told you guys where I was.
You really shouldn't. In fairness, I saw your name and figured it out pretty quickly, but still.
So, why am I friends with you two?
Because
I
you're a masochist.
really don't know.
That's unrelated. I don't want to be a masochist all the time.
Oh, hi.
Don't you dare. I will cry. I will cry. I am not joking.
Wonderland,
This isn't a threat, this is a promise.
get away!
I see you have your blunder bomb out too. You don't tell me to get away.
To be fair, if you were gonna blunder bomb her, I was gonna blunder bomb in revenge, and then I would have been the good guy this time.
No. No, you wouldn't have.
Well, you
I
had
don't
already
wanna
been in
be
the
the-
water by the time I blunder bombed Wonderland, so...
I want to be the victim. I just want to be a person.
You could be a
Why does this
person.
always happen?
Because you take things a little too seriously sometimes.
Well, yeah, because I like taking things seriously sometimes.
So, the problem is, you expected us to take you as being silly and jokey all the time, and then the random blue moments where you want something to be serious, you've trained us to take it as a joke. You've trained us to think that you will take it as a joke and have fun with it. Wonderland, what did you just do?
Oh, hold on. Wait, this fucks.
What?
I got to the same spot that she's in.
Is it interesting?
Hold on. Yes.
It is!
No, she's right. She's right.
Now you two
It's
know why I
beautiful.
like clipping into the water.
And there
but
was also the... Well, I know why. I've already known. It's just the fact that it comes so naturally.
In the hippie ship.
I'm taking my fucking headphones off. God damn it.
What happened? What happened? Trolli, what did you do?
Can I retain my innocence for like 5
No.
minutes?
No!
What did Trolli do?
No!
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. It's what she did.
What did you do?
Because- I said it because the waves come naturally, but apparently that last bit was too far away from the rest of my sentence that it made her think of something else, and I'm now very upset.
You want to be more upset?
Okay, I'm
No,
trying to
I
be
don't
calm.
want to be more upset.
Hi, chat. Sorry about that. It sucks that your brother, broke his ankle. Sorry you're tired, but hopefully at least this is making your day a little bit.
Yeah, I hope me being upset brightens your day.
To be fair, you've been upset on every single stream you've been on so far.
Fuck, wait, that's true.
It's like you can't play this game without getting upset at something.
I
And
can't do
usually
anything
it's
without
me.
getting upset. Okay, to be fair, sometimes it's unwarranted. A lot of the times it's unwarranted.
Ouch!
5 times warranted.
So that's also true.
Also, we need
Because
to be...
it happens a lot.
Okay, I need you to listen. We need to be on guard. There is a galleon in the area that has their lights on. So they're either stupid or they're brave. And they might try to come towards us.
Hun, the ship is far too far away from us.
I'm not talking about
From me.
Flameheart's thing. It was something else.
No,
our
our ship is too far from the
I
the
can't
island.
get there.
I know. The ship is doing its stupid air hockey thing while it figures out which angle it's at. Just give it a second.
I can't do anything.
For goodness sake, sorry.
Oh my, why?
That was my bad. Okay, that was entirely my bad.
No, not you. Tiny pulled me down. For no reason.
Oh yeah, there was 2 pieces of treasure down there.
Oh.
Oh, I thought there was one.
Nope.
I thought
There's
I made the other one land where it was supposed to.
Oh,
Sorry.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Nope, I had a reason.
Remember to bring back the chest to pick
I
them up
will,
with
I
dudes.
will.
I'm just saying it because I have to say it to myself every time as well.
Don't worry, Mom, I will.
Aw, you're learning. Do you think you would have grown up traumatized if you had this as a mother?
If I had a mom threatening to throw bombs at me, yeah, I think
No,
I
you brat!
would.
The way that we interact! Would you be traumatized if your mother did that stuff with you? Because I have a feeling I'm going to do it to my kids when I have them someday.
I mean, yeah, but it's very hard to not traumatize your kids as a parent.
I'd rather traumatize them by being too cringy than other things, honestly.
No, I mean genuinely.
Why do you never sell the firework crate? Why do I have to do it?
Who?
Because, I don't know, maybe one of you two want it. I'm not gonna sell something that you two can actually
Oh, you
use.
didn't notice that I filled up the chest for you again.
No, I didn't.
Oh, crap! I accidentally double-clicked. Sorry. That one was entirely my fault.
Nice.
Tells you not to do it so that I won't screw up and do it. Does it anyway.
Why are you talking like a green text now?
Green text?
I swear to Christ, Trolli.
I have never heard that term in my entire life.
Hun, can we kill her?
It's the type of... No! Girl, she hasn't been on the internet her entire life like we
I'm
have.
still
Well,
upset.
I've been on the
Well,
internet, but I've
stop being
chosen
upset.
to be in 2 or 3 specific games versus trolling social media. So...
Yeah, it's the
I didn't
thing
even get
that...
into YouTube till 3 years ago, okay?
It's the way a lot of 4chan posts phrase their own things, so it's become like a different type of storytelling, kinda.
Oh, the really dry, broken stuff where you swear they just
Why
don't speak
is
English
there a
as a
Shadow of Calamity down here?
Shadow of Calamity? Oh,
Yeah, there's...
that was my payback.
Did you put your stuff over my clowns?
Maybe.
It's her ship, let her have it.
But she has been a rat and put clowns on my ship every single time I've quote-unquote annoyed her, despite me asking her multiple times not to do it. Her ship
look,
does not
no,
get
no.
sanctuary.
No. I did just put the clowns on there. I have chosen to only do it when you do shit that pisses me off.
Which means
Now.
I'm going to screw with you.
Hey, I'm being nice here.
Because it's your ship that I'm steering, because you're too scared to steer.
No, I mean, that's fair. Don't replace both of my clowns. You can replace one.
I am sick of those clowns because every time I'm with you, they end up popping up on every single surface of my ship. Every single time.
I've only been putting like a few down recently because you haven't been annoying me.
My name is Trolli. You choose to come in here of your own volition.
No, I know. That's not what annoys me, because I do that shit to you, too. It's when you do things like tell us, oh no, it'll be fine, and then we go there and they're fucking tier 5 Athenas.
Bite me. Those
That
were
has
good
happened
chances.
that has happened more than once, Trolli.
Because we have
That's
to
when-
try
that's
once
when
in
you
a
get-
while. It's just
that's when
my
you get
bad
clowns
luck.
on your
It's
ship.
my bad luck that every time we try to be people that kill others, it just happens to be
That's-
against pros. It's not my fault
That's-
that we get that luck.
I know, but that's when you get clowns. That's when you get clowns, is when you say things like that. When things like that happen, you get clowns.
That's why I turned off crew customizing my ship.
So, no 4-player team for 2 specific reasons. One is which a lot of our group that normally play Sea of Thieves, they're kind of into their family time right now. They're sorting out stuff in real life. They're dealing with summer lull if they're a teacher. But the other reason is that the galleon ship, because chat was asking why not a 4-player team. A galleon ship is extremely difficult to control. And unless 1 or 2 people are always glued to the repairing the ship, which means they don't get to enjoy the actual game, the ship will sink very easily and take on a lot of water. So essentially, it's more difficult to play the game with a 4-person team. So I tend to only do a 4-person team if we're doing achievement hunting or tall tales, where we're not actively trying to do combat, but we know that we're not going to lose a lot of whatever we've been working on if we do get stuck in combat with people who decide to attack us. Part of the reason...
There's a shark in the water, just so you know.
Game is muted. Like, you're not hearing any of the game noises whatsoever? That's odd.
Oh hey, more bear traps.
Hi, Sharky.
So help me out here, chat. Do you mean that you can't hear the game at all? Like, none of the sound effects or anything? Okay, I'm
Hey.
legitimately aiming for the chest, not
Want a
the
piece of shark meat?
I'm good. I finished shark.
I was just asking for fun. I've also
I mean,
finished shark.
I would like to take it, yes, and cook it, but I've done the shark competition.
Wonderland, could you do me a small favor and check to see if you
Why
can...
is there a lurker or crawler, whatever the hell they're called? Clam boy.
Because they randomly spawn on smaller
Also,
islands.
there's a lobster.
Okay. Probably just a connection
Captain.
issue with the volume in that case. When I'm streaming, the area that I live in sometimes has random, like, 3 to 5 second drops in internet connectivity, which is better than most parts of the city, if I'm being honest, where you have, like, a full minute and a half. It's not anything I can control, but it's the reason that I have, like, the 10-second delay on my streams to try and create a smoother experience.
Trolli, can you
but thank
come
you
onto
for letting
the
me know.
island? There's a lot of problems.
Crawlers?
And a captain.
Alright, I'm turning the ship so that the cannons will be facing the island if you want to drag them toward the section in a second. I hate dealing with
Captain,
crawlers.
tie him up, Tysol.
Titus,
I am not going to question that.
giant woman.
My profile. Chat, which profile do you mean? Just so I know. Because I can be a
Pro.
little bit stupid. Like,
Let me go.
Okay.
Why are you
No.
naked
Is the captain dead?
and bald?
If she's naked and bald, it's a glitch that is just on your end for the fact that she's died. It'll change if she dies again or changes her clothes. Alright, so is there still things to kill?
Did you kill the captain?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Did you grab the map? No, you did.
Oh, you mean my hell slime. The little caricature in the bottom that lights up and bounces when I talk. That is a hell slime, like a slime that you would be in a volcano kind of thing. It's technically a lava slime, but it had an accident and fell into a sulfur pool, and it caused it to be scarred and turned it a nice ruby blood red.
I don't think scars are nice ruby red. I think that's a.
I didn't
think
want
that's not-
lava orange, okay? My solution was, what happens when it gets quenched a little bit? It gets darker red. Let's have this poor slime be traumatized and threw it in some water. And what's water is gonna be in a volcanic area? Sulfur pools! So it fell into the water, got singed,
Girl,
and turned it
did
nice
you
red.
find the map?
No, huh?
Why are you fishing in a puddle then?
Wonderland is asking where the skull and the map of the captain you killed are.
Where did you kill him?
But yeah,
Did I
chat,
kill him?
chat, if you're asking about the thing in the middle of my screen
I
that
think
has a
they
number...
killed him.
No,
That
I
has-
found it.
The number on my screen, with the picture in the middle top of the picture is actually a
How many
duck
times
counter.
he says the fuck word?
No, not just that. It's my duck counter. It
And
is
he
my swear
swears.
jar. It is my swear
And
jar.
every time she swears, she'll do another duck in Duck Sim.
And every time
And
the
plus-
ducks
plus the
get
ducks in
higher numbered, the ducks get angrier and darker red. When I have less ducks, less swears, I get happier, lighter colored ducks. Are we leaving you behind, or what are you doing there?
Yes, we are.
Pond fishing.
Enjoy
She's
your
fishing in a
pondies.
puddle. We're leaving her alone.
Okay.
I swear there's a thing for this.
Yeah, they're called pondy fish, but they don't need
Exactly.
bait and are extremely easy, and we're not fishing. We're building up Reaper's reputation for the shiny ship parts.
No, the problem is that she's fishing in a literal puddle.
Yeah, the pondy fish are only able to be getting from puddles from like that. That's why I was
Exactly.
fishing on that one waterfall on Piggy Island. was
It's
to get
not
the
like
pondies.
that, though. It's the
I know
rod
what the island
barely
is.
can go in there.
I know, but they still
it's the
code
algae
pondies to
island.
come out of there.
The island that looks like an algae.
Yeah, and they're still coded to come out of that pond. Any pond on an island will be coded to have it. Chicken Island versus End. Let's turn that way. Yes. So I
Oh,
just realized
please.
we've hit the same fortress 4 times. Or we're going to be hitting it for the same fortress for the 3rd time.
So
Hello!
talking about her character. Neither of us have been granted ours.
I've
Yeah.
been called a ma'am! Because I'm a ma'am!
Yeah, we have not been granted our characters. So we are voices in your head.
Oh, you want character. You want characters.
I already have a character, it just doesn't have a corporeal form yet.
Uh,
I mean, it does, just not a good one.
and for anyone in the chat wondering, saying "Ma'am" is a joke on the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where the human detective is in Toontown and walks into a room trying to find Roger Rabbit's
Detector.
wife, and finds a knockoff version of her who is truly horrifying, who jumps up, screams, "It's a man!" and tries to run at him to kiss him, and then she splats against the wall with her boobas going sideways and her legs and everything else. No, I was just having fun with being called ma'am. I have not been called ma'am unless it's a teenager at a cash register seeing that I am over 20 something. I don't mind it. I'm just having fun with it. I don't mind at all.
Can you keep your eyes on that?
No! I'm keeping my eyes on the ocean!
Sorry, I was googling this character you're talking about. I found a homebrew Disney villainous card.
Oh dear. I mean, the whole point of that one thing is Jessica Rabbit is a sexy bombshell, and the tune that's her ripoff is just... I don't even know... I don't know the words to describe that thing. But it is the funniest clip out of the whole movie, if you ask me.
How do you describe this thing?
I don't know! She's clearly made to be as ugly and scarecrowy as possible. To be like,
Send
redneck
the
woman
image
must
to
have
me.
man. That's the
Hold
only
on
thing I could ever think of.
here.
But if you want to call me something other than ma'am, you can call me Trolli, you can call me Hell Slime, you can call me Naughty if you've known me a little bit longer. Hello, darling. Hello, chattables.
Why does
You are-
it look like
you are
both? Why does it look like Jessica and Roger Rabbit's child?
Oh! Don't.
I was gonna say, it looks like Jessica and Madam Mim. Not Madam Mim.
It
Who's
looks
the
like a...
villain in...
Oh,
She's
Who's
got
the
the same
villain in
face
Town on...
shape
Who's the
as
villain in The
Roger
Rescuers?
There's a villain in the Rescuers
Madame Medusa.
where Medusa,
Yeah,
yes,
Madame
where
Medusa.
the Rescuers.
That's what I was thinking of!
Yeah, the movie The Rescuers with the little rats that rescue the orphan girl from the swamp and the creepy lady. I wonder if that
What?
character was a teaser to Madame Medusa, or if it was saying, hey, we're gonna throw an Easter egg in there. Which came first, Who Framed Roger Rabbit or The Rescuers?
To Google.
Oh, I remember having that movie on DVD. I do not remember watching it.
Your friend Roger Rabbit is 1988, and...
I'm pretty sure The Rescuers were 95, that's the year I was born.
The Rescuers was 77.
Really?
So that came a while before.
So then they must have been doing Easter
Reference.
a reference to freaking
Uh,
Madame Medusa.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
you've
looks-
got
she looks like that.
guys. We've got chat that remembers the guys. We are working on Reaper's reputation because, and I'm going to show you here in a second while they start killing things.
Oh,
no.
Mommy.
Figurehead, pretty.
I'm gonna pile them all up.
So in the Reapers, you get the chance to get these fancy rewards. I got these cannons, which are really pretty. I want the capstan, and I'm not really too sold on the sail, but Finanza really wants the figurehead that you can kind of see. It's grayed out. I can't select it or hover or anything. But in order to get them,
you have to
we have to
get
have...
to the final tier twice, so...
Oh, I can't
Get
quite read the
really
numbers
high,
because they're covered up by the chat that we need. If we lower the emissary flag right now, we get the capstan, and I finally have a capstan to match my cannons. I think we need to like double it or triple it to get the master sails, which is what she wants. I can't tell if that's like an 8 or a 3 or 6. I'm sorry, I'll have to check it again later.
I'll check it right now.
Yeah, because the chat text is directly on top of what the number would be.
500,000 more
Okay, that's not too
for
bad.
me.
Okay, so what's the full number?
Yeah, no, it's... Well, I can't tell. I don't know what the full number is because it tells us how much more we need.
Oh. So maybe that's why I'm seeing a 3 when previously I thought I saw an 8.
Because you have more.
Yeah, which makes more sense, honestly. Okay, now I can check. It is... Yeah, I need to get tier 5 2 more times. Yeah, I have 300 to go, so in total it's just over 700 something.
So what? So...
And Wonderland keeps getting distracted and singing this week for some reason. Which is kind of cute
I'm sorry,
and funny at the same time.
I've been having my music on, and it's playing the title villain song from I Expect You to Die 3. And it's very good.
They already made a third one?
That was a while ago, hon.
Oh,
Yeah, all of
I didn't know they made a second one.
All
And
of
while-
the, I especially like the second and third ones. The music from those It's called Spy and the Liar and Cog in the Machine are very good.
Oh, and while we're talking about things, they're chewing me out for not being super into Facebook, social media, and YouTube, because I genuinely did not get into watching a lot of YouTube until about 2 or 3 years ago. They were asking what we've been doing, so I'm catching them up a little bit, because the chat, some were here, some were not, and it's always fun to do a little recap. I mean, as long as it's not like a whole freaking episode of recap, then I would be like, no, and running away.
Previously on Trolli Hell's live stream.
I almost lit the bomb because I was trying to hold it out. The brain cell is really working overtime today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because I have all of them.
Yes.
And I'm using them to be depressed, apparently.
It's like it's a slider of who has how many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got 4, I have 1.
4 of what? Brain
The
cells?
thoughts.
Brain cell.
The active thoughts we can have at one time.
I put all of mine into depression.
So
you respect your points of depression like that. Scared the shit out of me.
This is why I have the brain cells today.
I didn't do that. Trolli did that. That wasn't me. I was trying to add to the tag.
My dog thinks I'm dying. She keeps trying to stick her tongue down my throat, and I'm just fighting her off while trying not to die laughing.
The hell? I was trying to be helpful.
I thought you were planning to set them off when we were least expecting it. I was not gonna let you get
I
that
was
away with
planning to
that.
set them off once the big guy had spawned, so we didn't have to fight him again.
Sorry. I thought you were doing it just to screw with us, honestly.
No, I was trying to be helpful for once.
For once, you see the problem. Thank you for the
Exactly.
compliment on my profile picture, chat. It's really cute. I like it. I'm a big fan of Rimuru, the slime, from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's everywhere. Just pretty much go and Google slime boy and you'll be able to find it.
Wait, no, that's another thing that the guy's been in.
Um,
I was looking at a voice actor in the one dating game. He's the voice actor for Electricity, and that's another thing that he's been in.
Oh, I'd probably be able to tell you what character he is just by hearing his voice. But anyway, I really like the premise of Rimuru. I wanted to do something for myself that was... I know Rimuru the slime is technically a man. Like, his soul is that of a man, but canonically he doesn't have a gender because slimes split themselves in half. They don't have those parts. As we had this discussion in my Discord channel, actually just yesterday.
And neither of us knew the word.
Ow!
I knew the word. I immediately said the word.
But yeah, my slime is slowly going through character development, slowly deciding on the backstory and everything. And hopefully in the next couple of months, Hell Slime should be getting a more feminine picture. I was hoping to do something kind of like Rimuru, where you can't tell if they're a boy or girl. But it ended up pretty and feminine, so I'm happy.
She's
with that.
evolving into just Nimona.
No! I mean, I love Nimona. I love Nimona.
I'm right. You've shown us the picture. You're evolving into Nimona.
My profile, one of the girls. With red hair and red eyes. Wait, did I already switch? Did I switch my YouTube channel picture early on accident? Did I? Did I do that?
Did you?
Please tell me you did that. You didn't, I don't think, but...
I'm checking
It's
right
funny if
now.
you did.
I don't know. Now
I might
now
not
I have
be
to
subscribed
check.
to you. I might not be subscribed. Oh no, I am. You haven't.
Because
You
I
didn't.
was told to like wait. Like I was trying to build my own B2 bottle. Yeah, I did see that on there. I think I might
Good
have
fucking luck.
done it
God,
on.
dog.
I think I did it on like I'm still struggling to call it X. The Twitter thing. I think I did it on there.
Don't call it X.
I don't like calling it X. It sounds gross.
No one calls
Yeah,
it
that's
X.
why we're saying to not do that.
Okay,
No one
so
calls it X.
your profile, one of the girls. Okay, now I'm curious as to which one they're talking about, in all honesty. Because if neither of my channels have the picture face of my character, then that's different. Or is she talking... I don't know. They might be talking about
And
the
they're
one on my
talking about
Discord, if
one of
they
us.
lurk in the Discord. They are both girls, they just have deeper, huskier voices. Yeah.
It's because I'm depressed.
I think she means Wonderland. Wonderland just has the husky voice type, kind of like Cher.
I know.
But yes, we are all girls.
I mean, look, if you want me to pretend to be happy, this is what I would sound like, okay? Are you happy now?
What are you going on about, child?
Depression.
You're the one that has the highest voice out of all three of us.
Yeah, but
I keep dropping my voice lower because I have acid reflux. Wow, sorry, that was a soda burp.
speak of the devil and she hath arrived.
No, I have a lower tone of voice because I have acid reflux, and it actually, has damaged my throat to a point where I can't use my normal voice tone. I've had to drop it lower and lower over the years to just not be in pain, which sucks. Were we supposed to pick up, your... were we supposed... Did we miss... Yeah, we missed some treasure. Okay, I don't know why the ship slid backwards.
I missed all of it. Like, none of it was picked up.
Okay, I will pull the ship forward again. Sorry, I didn't realize it was missing.
You didn't grab anything!
I thought we had grabbed something.
You hadn't, because I was standing in front of all of it and you hadn't grabbed me yet.
No, none of us are on anything, and it's kind of weird that people keep asking that. We're
Yeah.
just us.
None of us are high, we're just hyperactive.
Yeah.
And make bad decisions.
I mean, I'm on prescribed drugs, but
Antidepressants.
that counts as a prescribed drugs. Unless it's not prescribed.
And then I just see like a string of words that are actually supposed to be like emotes and stuff. Do we want to take on the skeleton fleet as we head our way back over to sell off?
No.
You just want to sell and be done. Did I burn you
Yeah.
two out? Did we do too much hyperactivity
Trolli.
today? Yes.
Trolli, tell me, is it a good time for me to set these off?
Fireworks? Sure, I don't see why not. Oh, that's right, you were asking sweetness. Whee! Wonderland
Got
notes
two
are
of
my
them.
favorite. Oh, I love that. I love that they chirp instead of scream. It makes me so happy. I don't know why the ship is turning this hard. I'm sorry, Finanza. I thought the wheel was stopped when it wasn't.
There's a ship.
Where?
That way.
Yeah, and there's
Behind.
one further the distance, or... Because there's one in the foreground. I don't see anyone behind us.
That way, because they just went behind a rock.
Oh.
Yeah, they did.
We might have... Oh, I saw them. I see them.
It's a brig or bigger.
It's at least a brig. I saw its black silhouette for like
Yeah,
a
I
split
saw...
second.
Yeah, that's a brig.
Probably shouldn't be setting off fireworks to announce that we're here, in case they had low
They
rent.
can already see us.
They can already see us.
Oh, right, we're Reapers. I forgot that for a few seconds. I literally forgot we were representing Reapers.
That's the entire point of the stream, Trolli.
Shut up! Shut up! You would... Yeah. If you...
Oh, shit!
Karma! you finally
You
brought her
did
onto the
do
ship?
it.
Oh, you did! You saved her properly! What trick? Did you just not jump high enough
Hey,
previously?
Hey, Tiny, can you get out of the way?
Oh, yeah, sure.
If you blunderbomb me, I will hurt you so badly. Get me up, because we have a ship that's hiding in the fog. And neither of you can steer a brig!
I can, I just don't want to.
I can learn.
Not on that level of fly. You
I can do it. I
You
just
both would
hate
probably
doing
end up screaming and crying the entire time that you're being attacked by a player or something else, trying to tell each other how to steer the ship, and the other's like, no, screw you, you steer then.
Oh, I know how to steer this thing. I just hate steering it.
There's actually 2 ships in front of us.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just trying to slip through this as quickly as possible. Because there's at least one hiding in the fog. I don't know if there's one that's going past the island or not.
Oh, they're both at the Fort of the Damned.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying.
are. How far is... There's another one, too.
Reapers is directly on the opposite side of where we're going. We have to go
Oh
through
my-
this.
Why are we on the opposite side of the map?
No, we're not on the opposite side of the map. We're literally
Oh.
one island away.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, you phrased that so poorly to display...
She really didn't.
We have to go through the Skeleton Fleet event and the Port of the Damned to reach Reapers, which means we have no choice of cutting through an area that has players. And no chat, I'm 30.
What did they ask?
If I'm 21, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to ask me, like, if I drink or stuff like that. The answer is no, don't drink, don't do drugs, don't do anything, and neither do people in my stream.
That's true.
I had an alcoholic abusive mother, so I don't like it when people are doing substances around me.
That is so valid.
Be conscientious of those that just dropped their
Conscientious.
sail, because they might think that we're going to attack them, and they might be preemptive.
They're being preemptive.
Set off a firework, please.
I don't have enough fireworks. Hold on, I have a white flare.
Try it. Yeah, I think... Like, are they still firing at us, or did they give up?
No, they are still turning to probably get closer to firing at us, but
Can you...
no, they're turning away now. Oh, another ship though. They got
The
chased down by a
walrus.
meg.
Yay!
The fireworks worked.
Wow, that ship snuck up on us and could have potentially killed us.
I
I like how we're the Reaper on a brig and just moving along, and we've got 3 sloops in the area that just completely missed us. They're all like, we're gonna do Fort of the Damned.
Miss?
I
What
don't
did
know.
Miss? How do you
What?
They
miss?
either missed us or
The
chose to ignore
Wienermobile.
us.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
I hate my life.
Try not to fall
Thanks
off.
for sharing.
And there's a 4th ship that's on the other side of Reapers facing us now.
Oh.
Just go away.
I'm gonna
Okay,
grab
so-
some fire.
No, I don't think we have any more fire.
We don't have any.
Oh, right, because I have it all on me.
Of course
Yeah,
you do.
Porter.
Okay, so all 3 of them are
All
emissaries,
3.
and they're all going to the Fort of the Damned, so my guess is they've made an alliance, and they're doing that together.
That's nice.
Yeah,
So,
too bad it's near the end of the night for us, otherwise I'd say maybe we can go ask them if we can join them, and, like, just let us have the Reaper's chests.
Yeah.
It's like, we want the fancy cosmetics, please help us! I still don't know why the heck I kept pulling out Skeletor on everyone last Monday.
1,000,001 is divisible by 7.
What? You keep quoting abstract stuff, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't.
And then you
even
get
know.
disappointed when
know
I
what you're
don't
talking about
answer
either.
correctly. Like, I'd love to answer you
Until
correctly.
next time.
Until next time, demon!
Yes, that's what it is. It's just an image of Skeletor saying that.
Why didn't you add the accent? I almost didn't know it was Skeletor.
I can't do it.
I will wield the power of Grayskull, just you wait and see! Oh no, I've been shot by lightning. Bye! That's literally what Skeletor does. Oh my gosh, the Reapers are essentially Skeletor. They try to pick a fight and then they always run away.
I also realized I got the number wrong.
Can
It's
you roll up
100,000,001. It's
Yeah.
divisible by 7.
Can one of you roll up the back sail, please?
I said it was 1,000,001, it's not. But that is divisible by 7. 100,000,001.
So adding one at
Because
the
I-
end makes it divisible by 7?
Yep, 100,000,001 is divisible by 7. Because fuck you, that's why.
No.
That's really funny. Fuck.
Underage brats.
Why is that funny?
Underage brat.
That's
You know
not.
that-
That's not the.
That's not
what
the
I
thing
meant.
that was
Trolli.
funny.
Okay, I'm gonna...
That's not what I meant by that, Trolli. I meant that as in just like, because screw you. That's why it does. That's why it
okay.
worked. Hun, can you?
Storm is gonna make this difficult.
Did you sell the chest? Han, did you sell the chest?
Bonanza, she's
Maybe.
asking if you sold the chest that carries the trinkets.
Maybe. I am gonna have to go like immediately after. Very
Yeah.
quickly.
Alright, have a good night, chat! We'll be popping off soon. Like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. But yeah, as soon as we sell, we're all going to bed, I think. Yeah, we're trying to be quick, sweetie.
No, I'm just
Running out of steam.
no. I've been threatened.
Parents saying, we'll take it away if you don't get off early this time.
Not early. It's that if I'm already late, so I'm pushing it, and I have like 1 minute.
Yeah, it would suck if you had to leave before we lowered the flag.
Well, tiny.
Just focus on what you're doing, dear. Voting to lower.
Missed one.
And that should just about do it. Whee!
Firework crate.
Yes.
How can you just voted to do it again?
I know. I noticed.
Okay, bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye, 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 bye.
Have a good night. Sleep tight. Dun 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 dun.
Screw Where is it? This one.
This one what?
I was looking for the right song.
The Ride of the Sorry.
Looking for Ride or Die by Marina.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh, wait, doesn't this have meat in it? Yes,
Nope.
it does.
You can't sell meat here though, unfortunately. He won't accept it. Huzzah!
Still hate that.
Hate the what? The ending song of turning stuff off, or that he won't food?
That he won't take my fish.
I was just gonna drop this stuff off at the people who are doing the Fort of the Damned. If you want to keep your fish, I can drop you off at a post after.
I'm eating the fish.
Just don't want anyone else having it but you.
Yes, this is my fish.
Fair enough.
The other meat, yeah, sure. We can drop that off.
Time to give them a heart attack as we return. And this, my dear chat, is where we start to wind down everything, because I feel charitable and I feel like giving people the supplies that we have for no apparent reason, and 9 times out of 10 I either get killed or they don't take the stuff because it sinks to the bottom of our bowl.
I'm going to preemptively put white firework in.
But what went in?
The white signal flare.
Okay.
This is a white one, right? Not red? Okay.
I mean, I'm just planning on crashing onto the shore and, like, putting the storage crate next to wherever their ships are parked.
I want to at least try to say we don't want to kill you.
Be like, yeah, thank you for not killing us and letting us go by. That'd be actually pretty nice. Be like, we wanted to give you your supplies that we didn't use. Ow! I got struck by lightning! I got struck by lightning! You had... Twice! You were just waiting to put me out multiple times.
I was like, I do shit. I was just sitting back here.
Do you remember the push to talk button that you've got?
I want to say it's like the comma or something.
Yeah, it would be a good idea to test it out. We were on fire because we got struck by lightning. We are currently in a storm, if you can't tell by all the rain and everything else. I got struck by lightning twice in a row. Is there a hole in the boat from the lightning, by the way?
Maybe, probably.
Do you want to check that real quick?
I'm looking for
Alright, go ahead and say hi to them. Just in case.
I don't know what it is.
Then use your keyboard. Just use your keyboard. I'll work up on the sails.
Hey.
Nope, it didn't pop up.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, just type to them then. Say thanks for not killing us earlier. We'd like to donate our supplies to you.
Yeah, come back to the ship.
Here, take it, take it, take it. Bye. They're like,
Hello there.
that sounded like, is that mischief?
Hi. How's it going?
Are you guys getting off?
Oh, it's Dina Red. I don't have that one.
Ooh. I love your beanie or your bandana, whatever that is. I love that.
Awesome, I love it too. I wish I could talk, but I can't! Wonderland, tell them I wish I would say
Oh,
hi.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yay!
Okay, okay.
Awesome!
Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night then.
Yee!
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna ask
Have a
them.
good night, y'all.
I like that. I'm
Mhm.
gonna send a
They were
request.
dropping off a crate for just because they're getting off.
Yee! Okay, I'm gonna close the game now. Thank you everybody who has been watching. If you came in late, don't worry. You can go back and rewatch what we've done. Thank you for being with me, chat. I love seeing folks here. It makes me happy. Very, 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 very happy. And I know I'm doing more baby talk lately, and I'm sorry I can't help it. I'm trying to get... I'm figuring out my persona more, and it's making me happy and peppy. Good night.
Chloe, please
love,
walk
likes,
forward.
Substream. Sorry.
do it.
What do you... No.
Please do it.
No. No. What do you... No.
Just step in the thing. Set off the flare. Set off the flare.
I hate you.
Thank you. Yeah, you can kill me now.
There. I have killed your turtle.
No.
Bye. Have a good night, everybody.